Hey everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph, this is Pathfinder Kingmaker. In the previous episode, we lost Keston. We had a difficult choice to go to Lamashtu's womb or to go back and save the capital. We decided to go back and save the capital, and when we arrived at Lamashtu's womb, unfortunately, Keston had sacrificed himself, so we're now going through a bunch of portals, and I think we've ended up in the first world, and we're here to chew bubble gum and kick butt and roll out of gum, and I'm sure there is some more Duke Nukem references coming up. I'm looking good. Like that one. So yeah, we're gonna take revenge for Keston, of course. Let's take a look around where we are right now. It feels very trippy, this map, for some reason. Let's check this side first. There is a lot of beautiful flowers here, but... Oh, they're coming out of the ground. And it's an ambush in the first world, but... yeah, the spiders didn't really think this through. Well, at least they're giving us some gigantic hairy spider legs to eat. It's really hilarious that... Oh, there's a bird. Really? Mysterious bird. The bird with bright iridescent feathers sings its song and shows no fear as you approach. So we put it in a cage and collect it? I guess that's exactly what we did. There is some greenish fog going on. Uh-oh. Someone is being yelled at. They went that way, so let's also go that way, I guess. Well, you know, being the contrarian that I am, let's first check the other side. Is there more birds here that we can put in cages?
All according to plan.
It's not a very nice thing to do, actually. Oh, we are going through some kind of portals each time? Ah, I see. Okay, well in that case we'll explore that top side anyway. These maps are beautiful. I mean, the colors are so vibrant. It's really nice. Uh-oh, it's will-o-wisp time.
Get ready. Get scared. Listen.
Oh, shit.
Listen to me, trespasser. You sought a kingdom. I seek something simpler. Apology.
Get ready. Get scared. Listen.
As you sought to steal a kingdom for yourself, so must you do again. 1,000 times over. For a theft, a true theft, must be practiced to be earned. It will be a lengthy task. This is how it shall be measured.
Oh, remember.
Make ruins of kingdoms. When each is dust, the grains shall gather in this vessel. When 1,000 grains are gathered, bring it before us as an offering, so that an eldest may sip from it. When that is done, your trespass shall be forgiven.
Where will I find so many nations? It is...
An impossible task?
Is that the guardian of the bloom?
Let your unrequited love guide you. Guided you to your first kingdom, so shall again. Seek it, hunt for it, lust for it. Let the emptiness inside you become your deadliest weapon. It is not an impossible task. After all, what use is an apology that cannot ever be given?
What is this? I hope we don't have to fight that thing. So, where are they? The dice. The sight of the dice makes you uneasy. There are no bars or shackles, but an air of oppressiveness hangs over it. We can touch it, apparently. Oh, okay, there is nothing in there. We could put the bird in there, but it's probably not going to do much, is it? Yeah. Let's listen to what our friend
In due time.
the storyteller has to say about that bird. So the question is, where are all these fogs leading us? Because I have no idea, to be honest. Like, this is going into new maps all the time, I think. Or have we been in this one? Ah, it looks like we've been in this one. Okay. Confusion all... Oh, there is an old gnome. An old gnome. Let's see what he has to say. The gnome looks old, worn, and is covered in a layer of dust, as if he has sat here for some time without moving. His back is hunched, and as you approach, he tilts his head up to you, giving an odd half smile. Come, child, come closer, don't be scared. The sound of your footsteps reminded me of... The gnome dips his head and goes silent, although his lips remain moving, as if he's speaking silently to himself. Indeed, you can meet my brethren in most unexpected places, which makes the expression unexpected places pointless where gnomes are concerned. Oh, Arya, what is this place? You children are always so curious. Questions, more questions, then some more questions. Which should I answer first? Oh, Arya. I'm just an old man, a remnant of the past in a world that cares as little for time as you care about the air you breathe. So many things lost, so many people left, and still I'm here. Here. What is this place? This is the beginning that was before all other beginnings. The echo born before sound. This is the mark on the margins of sacred text made by the gods when they got bored. This is the world, but unlike all other worlds. Are we in the first world? Where else? Dear sir, I've got 1,127 questions for you, approximately. Well, Jubilust, why don't you ask these questions while I explore and kill the monsters in the first world? And then by the time that we get back, maybe you can tell me how to solve this magical seed stuff. What about that, huh? Do me the courtesy of answering at least one. Do you know why gnomes left the first world? No. Just like that? No. Just no. Final and absolute no without any nuances or explanations. If you seek a snake, don't ask her slow for direction. But I'll tell you. Those others, they never left. They never went anywhere, they just disappeared. Everyone disappeared. I have nothing more to tell you. I've seen something odd here. A vision of a woman and many others in the mist. They appeared before me, then vanished. The goddess once passed here, the proud one, the bitter one, the one who fell so far yet never has fallen to her knees. Her steps still echo, taste the silence, the salt in the air is her tears. And when you blink, there is something in the corner of your eye. Shadow, a vision, a memory. When you approached, for a moment I thought I saw her again. The way you walk, this power you radiate, and a ghostly crown of a newborn kingdom upon your brow. Cannot be seen, but I see the weight your shoulders bear carrying it. Your connection with her, with she who fell, it is stronger than you think. Troubling events brought me here. Maybe you know something about what's happening. So much meaning can be hidden in one maybe. Ask away. Monsters are emerging from seed portals in my lands. What do you know about it? Monsters? No, they're just creatures, frightened as you and I would be so far from home. They've lived here with me for time countless, and were my only friends before the bloom tore the world. It's not their fault. Seal the bloom and they will trouble your world no longer. Alright, sure, the beasts aren't to blame. They were just hungry and then not really to blame either, right? They just want to chop their head off. Of course, no one is to blame for anything. You and they, you have much in common. How can we get out of here? It's possible to leave this place, possible yes, but to cross back you'll need to bear the brunt of her wrath. And it's not something you can find, it's something you must inspire. You have to follow her, the goddess who fell. You have to see the world through her eyes, recognize her voice among thousands of other voices. Go down her path, awaken her wrath, then you'll be able to return home. Who is this goddess you speak of? She wanted to become more than she was. She dared to claim something that was not hers. So powerful was the song of her pride, and so quickly it was silenced. Just a night, single night, in prison, in loneliness and anticipation of her future fate, and her pride became fear, and fear had burrows deep, like the worst of all poisons. Desperation. Do you know how such emotions taste, child? It's funny that you're calling me child since I'm like a couple 100-year-old dwarf. But, you know. Don't even think about drinking this poison. Take a drop of it to the place where the seeds of wrath have sprouted. When the wrath awakens and fills everything around, you'll become a step closer to your home and to defeating the bloom. Follow my story, watch everything closely, listen carefully. Unknown can be hidden inside known, and much that is unusual lies concealed behind the usual. Take my lantern with you, it will help you light your way. And know this, not today and not tomorrow, but you will recall the fallen goddess. Wow. Solve the old gnome's riddle. Great. I'm guessing that means we're gonna walk into the fog over here. That's odd. The lantern shines with phantasmal blue light. It lights up and extinguishes with a touch. Okay. Really? I see. Yeah, let's take a look around down here then. Or can we? Oh boy, where did we run off to now? What is going on? Huh. Okay, well, it looks like we're doing something wrong. Do we need to equip this lantern somehow? That, I guess, would make sense.
That is not far.
Yeah, because I'm guessing we're gonna end up in the same location the whole time. So, how about we put this lantern here? Let's put the bird here.
Someone else would make better use of this.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now the lantern is on. Let's see what happens when we go through this portal now. Huh. So quiet here, I can't even hear my own heartbeat. Is my heart still beating in my chest, or have they taken that from me too? I don't know. Cursed, cursed, alone in silence. What am I to do? What?
As it should be.
What for Gorum?
Okay, well, at least we have a monster to fight. There we go. Now can we walk? Yeah, now we can walk through this fog all of a sudden. Very curious.
Victory!
Okay, that's a region again that we haven't seen yet. Oh, splat. Let's grab some hairy legs. There is a door.
In due time.
Let's see
We'll
where...
do it the hard way.
Ooh.
This should do it.
I was gonna say, let's see where we end up, but we end up in the middle of a fight. And we've faced bigger owlbears than this one. What is this? First world fruit, okay. And an amulet. Amulet of Mighty Fists +3. Maybe that's something we could equip. It's right here, I guess. Ah, but we have to give up. Yeah. We have to give up armor class for that, so that's not something that we're gonna do. Bracers of Armor 4. Yeah, that might be interesting. Maybe for Bracers of Armor 5. No, that doesn't do anything anymore. Because of the Ring of Protection or this amulet. So this is 34. It's not this one. Huh, very odd. Does it say... Ah, okay, does not stack with armor bonuses from different sources. Okay, so yeah, so these are not super helpful. Let's see. An energy source. The wearer of this ring has the ability to channel energy. It allows them to do it 2 additional times per day. Okay. And Paragon of Winter. It's also not super interesting. Belt of Giant Strength. Maybe that's something for Amiri, but she's already wearing one. Maybe Jaital. She's Dexterity. Mighty Constitution. Well, maybe it would be interesting for... although that's hit points. Let's see, how many hit points does Valerie have? Does it say 131? And if we do this, it's 10 less hit points. But it's more damage. Yeah, for our tank, let's go with extra hit points, I guess. Okay, so there is some stuff here that we can grab. Ooh, what's this? Something we haven't seen before. Is that eggs? Owlbear eggs, really? Oh wow. And a diamond. Ooh, these are nice. Owlbear eggs. I thought they were gonna be like first world potatoes. That's what I'm looking for, actually. They must have had French fries in the first world, right?
To plan.
Like, you can't tell me that they don't have this. Oh, we cannot leave. Apparently not. Okay, so
Follow my
then
lead.
let's head back here. There's a hidden creephole. That sounds spectacular, if you ask me. Let's see if we can reach this. Oh, that's that one. Ah, yes, okay, so this one connects to there. Right. So let's see if we can move further down this direction. Apparently, yes. There is a bunch of more eggs, and I'm hoping the mom is not nearby, because she's probably not gonna
Let's finish them quick.
appreciate us being around their eggs. They're coming from all over the place. Alright. And we're grabbing loads of hairy legs. Not quite sure if, you know, that's exactly what we need, but some more owlbear eggs. These should be quite pricey, I guess. If Hasuf is still at the market when we get back, then we should be able to get a nice price for those. I'm also wondering how much time is passing now. That's actually rather interesting. What is the time like here in the first world? No one will ever see my tears again, neither mortals of Golarion nor the one who cursed me. You wish to see me, my lady? My Skylark, your song is so sad today. What troubles you? Your last order, my lady, it frightens me. The seed of an ever-blooming flower is almost prepared as you requested, but what will it bring? It brings monster portals. The flower contains immense power, power from which immense evil can be born. Monsters erupting on Golarion by the hundreds. In a crowded street, a busy tavern, near a baby's crib. That's exactly what I need. He wanted to see kingdoms in ruins. He will. Okay, so this goddess is obeying some strange
In due time.
flaming ball. And another spider ambush. Yeah. I'm wondering if Gorham is nearby so that he can check Amiri kicking ass. Is this the path to somewhere? Where is this leading us?
Running won't help you!
You never had a chance.
Hi, spider. Okay. So we're not able to continue in that direction. So let's see if we can continue in the other direction. No, I guess not.
That is not far.
So we kind of have to follow the path, but where? Like, I feel that we are, you know, very close. They're talking about this flower, but where am I gonna find this flower? And what is up here? There is... oh, that's that pool. Oh, I can actually enter it. Oh, okay. Oh, what's this? The pond is deep and the water cold. Although the surface is still, you can hear faint whispers as if someone beneath the water is murmuring sadly to themselves. Oh, did the gnome say something about whether or not to drink the water? Oh, I knew I should have listened to the guy. As you stare into the water for a time, you see something odd. A reflection of a beautiful woman comes into focus, sitting on the bank, weeping. But as soon as you blink, the image is gone. Shall we sip the water? The water tastes bitter with a trace of salt. As the salt touches the tongue, you feel a sharp pain in your heart, as if suddenly stabbed, not with a blade, but with a painful memory of something lost. Let's get a stone. The stone skips on the water, leaving circles on its surface, then finally disappears with the last short splash. The pond falls silent, nothing stirs. Okay. And we can move out of the pond. Right. So let's see, what is down this side here? This is a very curious environment. But as you could see, like, maybe there is like this hand signal somewhere where we can just click on it. So that should lead us up there.
As it should be.
Right. So where were we originally when we were following the path? We were moving up here somewhere, I think. Okay, so what if we remove this lantern? And then try and walk through this. Ooh, is this... Holy crap, there is a like a plant or something. And that's something we can talk to? Should we equip the thing now again?
We've downed better ones.
An ancient wyvern, yeah, well, that's not gonna last. Okay, can we grab the other wyvern? Probably not. Okay. The Everblooming Flower. The petals of this huge flower are glowing with a soft light, and its scent carries a hint of spice which you find strangely relaxing. Despite this, however, you can't help but notice the sprouts and spikes on the plant look fanged, almost predatory. A shining magical aura surrounds the ever-blooming flower. It seems so familiar, exactly like the magic emanating from the bodies of the bloom victims. But stronger, much stronger. There is no doubt you found the source of the disaster. Well, I guess we're gonna have to destroy this flower. Whatever enchantment the flower possesses, you're still able to hack it down easily and the glow fades. And I'm guessing this is the rod that is going to summon the goddess now. I'm guessing. Oh. Okay, let's try this without the lantern. Huh. So maybe we have to do that a couple of times before the goddess shows up. I don't know. What did it say about doing to this flower? What did it say? What did it say? And where are we going if we walk through this now? Alright, so I'm a little bit confused at the moment because I'm walking around now without the lantern, and all of a sudden I'm finding new enemies to fight. What I was originally intending to do was locate that old gnome, because maybe he has a solution, or at least he can repeat what he originally said to me, because I don't remember.
I'm positive I found something. This is not the way it works.
Okay. He's having a lot of luck with this. There we go.
You can thank me now.
To victory!
Yeah, it's full of traps.
We need to try something else. Child's play. Blood for Gorum! This is not the way it works.
Come on, Jubilast.
This is not the way it works.
Oh boy.
What do we have here?
Okay, so this region has like 50,000 traps.
We'll do it the hard way.
And spider swarms.
I'm positive I found something.
Yes, you found traps that you cannot
Child's play.
get rid of, it seems.
You can thank me now.
Oh, well, I should have said that earlier.
We need to try something else.
No, I shouldn't have. Okay, how about we heal you for a second? And
In due time.
let's continue. Looking for traps.
Let's finish them quick.
That gives us 45 experience points, these spider swarms, really.
Is not the way it
Jeez.
works. That is not far.
But is this... This cannot be something that I haven't discovered yet. This is a very confusing area.
As it should be.
And it doesn't help that in between two sessions, like there's been a while between, like I recorded this video in two different sessions, and that was a while ago actually. So that doesn't really help either, that I can't really remember where everything is right now. Very professional, I know. Then again, not a professional. Okay, so here's the flower again. So that obviously doesn't work. But why do we have new enemies? Are they just respawning because I'm taking too long? Very odd. Where am I now? Okay, so what I want to do is try and locate that gnome again. Oh, wait. Is this where the gnome is? No. What was this thing again? Do we need to place something in it? Why else would this be here? It has to be for placing something in it, right? The sight of the dice makes you uneasy. There are no bars or shackles, but an air of oppressiveness hangs over it. Does this make any sense? Okay, what if I place the bird in here? Oh, it's visible there. Huh. Okay. So that does something at least, because now if I place something else, is that also visible? Like if, say I place, I don't know, leather armor. No, leather, okay. Maybe it's because it's armor, I don't know, but... yeah. Let's walk through this cloud. Oh, here is the gnome. Huh? And the dice and the bird again. Oh man, this is so confusing. Okay, let's talk to this gnome again, see what he has to say. Could you tell me the story of the goddess again? The short version. Would anyone listen to the stories if they're told quick and simple? But fine, the one that sings... Wait. The one that sings dies of desperation in the night. The one that is dead poisons the clear water. This poison born of death is what can awaken the rod and awaken the pot. So the one that sings has to be the bird, which will die in desperation in the night. Okay. And then once it's dead, it poisons the water. So can we place the bird in that lake? Oh boy. Okay, how about we take a quick rest to heal everyone back up, because if the monsters are respawning, I would prefer to have everyone at full health at least. Oh, we don't get a normal rest here? And the bird is... Oh, really? Huh. Okay. So... the bird is dead now. So basically we have to return to the lake. Was that, where was the lake again? Oh boy.
In due time.
Or I need to equip the lantern probably. Oh no, the lake is here. Right. Oh no, it's over there.
That is not far.
Yes, so wait. Man, this is getting a bit complex. So walk through this now. Yes, that works. And now we have to place the bones in the lake, right? Yeah! Oh, that's it. Throw the bones into the water, okay. And the bones of the bird disappear in depths of the pond, and suddenly the water's surface heaves, darkens, boils. It changes color and now looks swirling, furious, menacing. Okay. So if we now collect water, what do we have then? Huh. A vial with poisoned water. Okay, and I'm guessing this is what we need to pour on the flower then.
As it should be.
First we need to find the flower, of course. No, that's not the way.
All according to plan.
Am I figuring this out?
In due time.
Okay, so this is the way to the plant, I think. We cannot equip the lantern. This is what makes it very confusing, because sometimes you need to equip this lantern, sometimes you don't. Okay, so we are at the plant again. I have no idea what's gonna happen now, but let's drop poison from the lake on the petals. Yeah, so this has to be the correct way to do it. As soon as the poison falls on the petals blaze with a bright crimson light. The air around the flower trembles, either in heat or supernatural wrath.
We will prevail.
Yes, so good that we at least healed up now. We should be able to take these down quite easily. A familiar silhouette emerges from the mist. It's the gnome from before, walking slowly towards you. He stops before the flower and stares at it for several moments. Well done, child, but your work here isn't finished yet. Before you go your way, a question. You've seen the story of the trespasser. You've seen her fall. Love and pride brought her to this. You follow the same path. You also crave the crown. Why? To prevent the suffering of others if I can, or it was just circumstances, or a thirst for power. Let's try and make it look okay. To prevent the suffering of others if I can. A noble motivation, but do you really know those you seek to protect? Words, words, words can be motes turned by the wind, a trifle, a wisp of smoke, but when they are spoken in the right time and place, words can possess the power of a storm. At some point, a long time hence, you'll recall this moment and your answer. So it was the goddess who created the flower and all my troubles were due to her. I cannot say yes or no. The truth shifts and evaporates like a morning mist. Aren't your troubles the blood spilled from the blade of your own choices? These troubles that beset you, this is not all. There will be many more, know this. When you catch a fleeting shadow out of the corner of your eye and turn to look, but it's gone, it's her shadow. If you hear footsteps behind you and nothing seems there, it's her footsteps. And you hear them only because she wishes you to hear her approach. Why? It's so you know her blade is never far from your back. That sounds ominous. I've solved your riddle. What do I do next? You must extinguish the rod, quench it with fire, but it won't be easy. The flower blossoms in 2 worlds at the same time. Here and in your homeland Galarian. Its existence links the 2 worlds and cruelly casts creatures between them. If you destroy the flower in only 1 world, it will grow back. You must kill it in both worlds at once. How am I gonna do that? But beware, violence breeds violence and rod breeds rod. You've awakened the flower, for it was the only way to destroy it, but awakened it summons all kind of monsters, and they are filled with the same rod as that which gave life to the plant. After you slay the monsters born from its seeds, burn that wonderful vile flowering blossom. Let flame consume it, but remember the fire must happen in both worlds at once. If you burn the flower only here or only on Galarian, it will sprout again and again and again. Okay. So I think we have a whole bunch of alchemist fire, I assume. It's time to get to it then. Let's split up and destroy the flower in both worlds simultaneously. A wise decision. Who will you send beyond the portal? That's a good question. So it's gonna be 3 and 3, I assume. So I have a Smilodon, Jaytal has a Smilodon, so I would say send Jaytal with the Smilodon. I would keep Valerie and let's see, Valerie and Jubilost maybe in the same party. So how about I do this? Then we have Valerie as a tank. I can cast. Jubilost can cast or throw potions. And then here we have a little bit more of a physical squad actually. But you have very good range sneak attacks. Do we need a caster there though? Yeah, let's try it. Let's do a quick save if that's possible. Yes. Let's try it this way. Okay, so we have, let's see, that's 3 of them. Okay, so let's attack. Can you charge this thing? No, okay, just attack then. Valerie, how about you charge this one? You cannot. Okay, just
Let us strike as one.
attack that one then. And then Jubilost, how about you move over here?
This should do it.
Yeah, we're gonna need to switch it around, because otherwise Jubilost is gonna get murdered. Okay, that worked out. Let's see, Jubilust, what can you do? Cat's Grace. Yeah, that's not particularly interesting. Shield, True Strike, Cure Light Wounds. Okay, that's not very useful. Let's do an Alchemist Bomb on this thing. Okay, this is quite a big one, it seems. Let's see. How about let's see, what does this do? Greater owlbear like Treant. How about if I go large fire elemental? Oh. Okay, well, you know. Well, at least we can still destroy the flower now. So that works. Hey, this is pretty cool actually, this this fire elemental thing. Okay, now we're at the other party. And it looks like the flower is supposed to be here somewhere.
Look ahead.
Fly trap. We have a Smilodon. Let that charge the fly trap. Oh, there is the flower. Oh, okay.
A fatal mistake.
Huh? Are we here? Oh, we have the whole party again now. Huh? We're gonna get a lot of monsters now, it seems. All right, we got that covered. So now we need to burn
You've lost a chance to resolve
this thing too.
peacefully.
I guess. The flower's mysterious glow fades, allowing you to take a closer look at this strange thing. Once a thing of beauty and elegance, now the dried flower barely clings to the wilted stalk. All the moisture abandoned the plant along with its magic glow. The petals have become grey and sagging like the wings of a wounded bird. It looks like only the root, which clings desperately to the cave floor, still maintains some life. I'd be happy to participate in researching this amazing sample, but I suppose this time it might be wise to reject a potentially dangerous specimen. Do not Delay and perform your duty, Baron. Burn the spawn of another world down to protect your people. If you let it remain like this, it will recover. The fire must be fed. So this is where those ugly things came from? Well, what are you waiting for? Burn it to hell. It's beautiful. Destroying it would be a crime. Yeah, we're gonna burn the flower. A single spark is enough for the flower to catch fire. As if in pain, the plant writhes, desperately trying to avoid the flames engulfing it. Moments later, it collapses and disintegrates into ash. The flower is extinguished, it will never grow again, and all that remains is a twisted, blackened root. Oh, I think I did it. I think I did it.
This is not the way it works.
Bad.
Your wish granted.
Oh, wow. Okay, so here I cannot do anything else, I think, right? So what is that sound that I hear?
Child's play.
Let's see. Let's grab all the loot. Oh, what's this? Cypress Queen's Crown. Oh, wow. Okay, I think we have a whole bunch of stuff from the Cypress Queen right now. Maybe we should give this to our storyteller. There is something down here too. Bonded mail. Masterwork Elven Curved Blade, okay. What is that sound though? Should I really explore this? I'm so heroic. Ooh. Looks like we found another large room.
Look.
With a bunch of spiders. Okay, that's fine. Don't run on this trap, please. Okay, that was barely avoided.
Child's play.
Right.
We need to try something else.
Completed.
Is the sound gone now?
Look ahead.
No, it's not.
This is not the way it works.
What a bother.
Okay. So what on earth am I hearing? Oh, here we go. What is this? Giant is that what's making this noise? A giant slug? I don't believe that for a second. What should being the Smilodon in the sec like? It's just a Smilodon, Ralph, don't worry. Maybe it's waiting for us on the outside. Or at the entrance. Wouldn't be surprised, actually. Been walking around all over the place and then it attacks us at the entrance. Yeah, that's that looks to be that. Let's see what it says in the journal. Find and explore the womb of Lamashtu, yes. Solve the old gnome's riddle. Destroy the seed-bearing flower, yes. And now we still need to defend the capital? I thought we did that already. I guess we're returning to the capital then. Jod is up there. So
you came. I prayed to Erastil that you would make it in time.
oh, okay. We found and destroyed the source of the infection. There won't be any more seeds.
This is joyous news, or would be in most any other situation. Still, praised be your name, our deliverer. You've saved your realm and rescued the people.
How bad is the wound?
Ah, a trifle. Nothing a prayer to Erastil couldn't cure. But my wound can wait. The townsfolk are in greater need of divine aid than I am.
What happened there?
I had just finished an operation and was preparing for the next one when all the remaining patients bloomed. There were no survivors. I managed to fight my way to the street and landed straight in this monster's claws. I was running out of spells and stamina, and if it weren't for you, I'd have met my end.
What will you do next?
There are still many wounded in the city streets. I aim to help everyone I can.
I need to go.
Go, Your Grace. I must leave as well. The battle isn't over yet. Horrendous creatures prowl the streets, and there are wounded in need of aid. Erastil, save us all!
Alright, that concludes it then, I think. Phew, looks like we've got a breeder. If you don't mind me saying, you're an exceptional warrior, Your Grace. I'm not sure you even need the city guard. Yeah, you already told me that. Can't believe it's finally over. Please proceed to the throne room. We'll start cleaning up this mess and restoring order to the streets. Let's do that then.
Your Grace, if I may, I just need a moment of your time. I feel it only proper to honor the fallen.
Yes, that is true.
Things have gone horribly wrong in our barony of late. The victims are counted in the hundreds. It will take a long time for the barony to return to its former state. We can make it, of course, but we must remember that it won't be due to our efforts alone. There are those who fought and died, sacrificed themselves to make this possible. One in particular, especially, Keston Gares. In our darkest hour, he stood at the head of the militia and spared the barony from popular unrest. If not for him, the crowd at the square would have been much bigger and much angrier. Keston fell defending this city, and I believe it's our duty to honor his memory. Now, with the capital finally returning to a semblance of normalcy, I think we should consider commemorating Keston. I think the people would appreciate knowing that we don't forget those who fight alongside us.
Why don't we convert the old prison into a guard headquarters? We could name it after Keston.
A brilliant idea, Your Grace. Keston would have been proud to know that his example will inspire generations of the barony's defenders. Thank you. I will personally attend to all matters related to this decision you've made.
So I'm guessing we need a new advisor now, right? Listen, we need to talk, but not in front of everyone. After the council ends, come to the tavern. It's about my tribe, my old one from before.
The season of bloom was over. Its invasion of magical beasts stopped. Finally getting a break, it was time for us to restore the capital and count our losses.
Wow. Yeah. This will conclude the episode, I think. Wow, that's the end of another chapter. I'm curious, very curious to see what the game will throw our way. But yeah, thanks for sticking with me. And thanks for watching. I will see you in a next episode.